I am 17 years old, and I am a student leader. And my reason to believe lies in the power of young people. But it is you who has to give us the opportunity to become the leaders of today. We live in a world of access, internet literacy. When we want to know something, we know where to find the answer. And even when we don't want to know something, the answer still finds us. And young people are realizing that our world is full of problems that we must solve. Our oceans are on fire, our natural habitats are collapsing, and wars are being fought over natural resources. But there are over 3.5 billion young people. That's more young people than ever before in our world's history. Young people ready to make a difference. That's half of the world's population. And young people know where to find the answers. The great Google, Facebook, Twitter. These resources help young people in their journeys. But still, the most common question I am asked is, why are there still not a lot of people paying attention to these global complex issues? And this is the question I was asking myself when I was 12 years old. I actually went to a school that required service. I had to do a service project. My service project was encouraging for me to look at the world different and my role within it differently. I noticed my school's littering problem, and I knew that that was going to be my service project. But it really transformed in me to learning more about environmental issues and wanting me to do even more about these issues in our community. And I find that young people have this innate sense of curiosity and fearlessness, and these are really innate senses that allow us to create positive community change. So I started a student club called the Earth Savers Club that would help educate our community about some of these crucial environmental issues. We built a community garden, we did some recycling, and integrated environmental education to our school curriculum. But that wasn't enough. I wanted to show other young people how they could create similar change in their communities as well. My belief is simple. If you give young people the resources and tools they need, they can create community change. And this is why I started Greening Forward, a youth-driven, youth-imagined environmental organization that helped young people put their ideas into action. Using our skill-building exercises and over 110 curriculum resources, young people learn how to create meaningful and substantive change in their communities that solve the root cause of community issues. For example, the environmental movement faces a challenge of diversity and a real big challenge of engaging communities that have traditionally been left out of our movement. And young people, as Greening Forward has empowered, can create conversations that help address this issue and help build inclusive community campaigns. 22 to 33% of environmental agencies have no people of color on staff. But we also set the stage to have conversations of how do I write grants and how do I get my elected officials involved in my campaign as well. It's through Resources like our comic strip that our young people on our staff have developed, our 30-page how-to guide to creating change in one's community, help young people define what community is and what are the policies and practices that all go into making a community a community. And so far, here in the United States, this has been our impact, although we've had a global reach. So in 15 communities here in America, we've planted 200 trees, installed 200 rain barrels, saved 155,000 gallons of water, and diverted 60 tons of waste from landfills with 2,000 young people. But young people bring a unique energy and creativity and mindset to the table. Instead of asking why, young people ask why not. And we have to be valued as equal stakeholders in this process of making community decisions. Even my 2-year-old sister and 4-year-old brother and I watch Curious George Goes Green, and they help out with recycling at home. Modern-day heroes are people that do what they can with what they have. If we really want to solve these global complex issues and have anything to believe in, we cannot wait to empower young people to become modern-day heroes. Thank you very much.